What is up, fans? I'm your host, Alex Kramer, and I'd like to welcome you back to the newest episode of A Great Podcast. How we doing?
You wouldn't believe your eyes surrounded by fireflies.
What do you got? What's that mean?
It means, dude, it's a great song by Owl City. You should check it out. Please stream their song and please stream A Great Podcast. We're going to get into it, man.
Honestly,
Fans,
A Great Podcast is doing great on YouTube. Let's keep the fuck up. If you are watching on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button and leave a like on this podcast. But most importantly, hit that subscribe button.
I agree. Hit all that shit. So let's just roll, man, right into the show. We're going to have a long show here. We're going to talk about normal stuff. We're going to talk about sports stuff, combination pod. I think right off the bat, week one, we have to talk about week one football. I don't know why I just said that, but we got to talk about NFL football here on this start of this pod. Now, Cram, what do you want to get into first? You want to get into what we did on our picks, or you want to talk about just the basic? Well, we're going to talk about, we know we have a lot of things all around. So we were basically even in the picks. I picked Seattle to win, and I was obviously right. Russell Wilson's a fraud. Seattle's a complete fraud. To be fair, I didn't watch the game.
Dude, honestly, did you watch the game?
No, someone told me Russ played well, though.
It wasn't him, dude. That coach is a fucking idiot. Who the fuck doesn't go for it on four? That everyone knew that kicker wasn't going to drill a 64-yarder to win the game.
I'll tell you though, that kicker's made some big ass boot kicks before, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, but dude, first game of the season, you go for it with your quarterback you just paid. You go for it on 4th and 5. You try to get another 5-6 yards, and then you kick the field goal. I'm pretty sure they still have a timeout.
Yeah, but if he would have made the kick, all of a sudden this coach is a genius, right?
No, I still don't think that's a smart play.
That's the issue with all this sports shit. Like people are like, oh,
what you agree? No, it's not a smart play, bro. If you're putting your field goal kicker in a 64-yard situation to win the game, it's not a smart play.
No, it's not. That's a very long kick. In Seattle, West Coast type of atmosphere. Broncos suck. I called it. But another team that sucks, unfortunately, is the Las Vegas Raiders. Now, I don't think they're that bad, but Derek Carr, I don't get you, man. You're in year 9 of your career, and you're coming out and you're looking like an absolute rookie out there. You toss 3 interceptions. You're just chucking it into triple coverage, looking like an absolute bum. And then on the other side, you have Justin Herbert looking like a superstar making plays. Now, Herbert wasn't that great. The Raiders still should have won.
Yeah, Herbert should have kicked your ass.
Despite all those picks, not even the picks. In the first drive of the game, Carr had Waller wide open for an easy touchdown, and he throws behind him. And then they had to settle for 3. It would have been 7-3 right there. Raiders take the lead, and then just from there is a complete disaster. But I will say this. Week 1 isn't that much indicative of how your season is going to play out. There's a lot of factors that go into it. A lot of stuff happens in week 1 that is not going to happen for the season. Like the Los Angeles...
Most of these guys didn't play together in the preseason. Bro.
Yeah, the preseason, like no one plays it anymore, so every team's looking rusty. You had the Los Angeles Rams out there who are a stacked team. They're very good. They're going to be up there with the elite teams this season in the NFC, and they're the Super Bowl champions. And they came out and they got clowned.
On that is Matt Stafford's a racist.
Oh, what do you mean?
Matt Stafford didn't even throw the ball to Allen Robinson. Didn't even see the guy. Pretty sure he was open a bunch of times, Matt. You just were looking at Cooper Kupp every time. Why is that?
Why did he throw it to Odell Beckham last year?
I don't know, man. The guy's looking a little questionable with this one.
Stafford, man, I believe you're a good guy. I don't think you're a racist. You shouldn't be canceled. But you do suck, and you cost the Rams pretty much the game. Now, the Bills are just stacked, man. I underestimated them. I picked the Rams to win. I was obviously wrong. The Bills fucking stomped them, and the Bills are going to be Super Bowl contenders this year.
No,
the Bills just don't fucking pump the ball. They just score every time. They get the ball and they score. Like Josh Allen did. Like, dude, this is the modern NFL. It's just dominant offenses, dude.
If you look at NFL Week 1, bro, it pretty much looks like the Chiefs and the Bills are light years ahead of every other team, and every other team seems to be pretty equal.
This is the point I'm trying to make, though. You can't pick Week 1. Like I just said, the Rams got shit on, but they're going to be good this year. The Giants won. They're going to be horrible this year.
They're going to be good when it comes down to, hey, can you beat the Bills in the fucking championship?
I'm sure someone can.
Or whatever.
But someone could do it. Someone can do it. Now, we should talk a little bit more.
That's about it. The Chiefs are the second best team.
Now tell me about your Philadelphia Eagles, man. They walked into Detroit. Final
Honestly,
score.
Eagles looked great. The only problem was we got ran on like fucking no other. But
So how was that
I
great if you
think
guys ran on?
because I have a strong opinion that just like you said, it's not going to matter because the defense needs more time to gel.
Look, bro, let me tell you.
I mean,
I said
our offense looked incredible to be able to put up 38 points, and the Lions looked way better than they've ever looked. I'm not going to lie there.
because they were playing a bad team. You ever think of that?
No, the Eagles are good, bro. Just wait until your Raiders lose every game this season.
Won't happen, dude. You can't. Your boys came into Las Vegas last year and showed you what's up.
Yeah, but this year, if you were to play us, it'd be a different story. We're stacked.
Listen, bro. Let's talk about this. I publicly said on this podcast last week, and a lot of podcasts, that my interest in football was down. And honestly, after watching that Sunday, I'm a little bit more excited for it. I had missed football. It's been a while since it's been played, and there's just nothing like no sport is even close, if we're being honest, in terms of the and what excitement and the experience NFL Sunday gives you.
And
Nothing's even
viewers,
close to that
viewers.
level. You could watch NBA Christmas game, and it's just below average entertainment. Like every play in NFL means something, and that's quality over quantity. I always
Isn't
get
there
the two
Christmas Day,
confused.
dude? Isn't there Christmas Day NFL games this year?
Probably, and they're gonna have a fucking
They're
competition with
gonna,
NBA,
they're
but
gonna,
not
no,
much.
they're not even. It's not gonna be a competition.
You think NFL is just gonna blow them out of the water?
Fuck's gonna watch NBA when two sick teams are playing on Christmas Day?
Yeah, this whole ratings debacle, bro, with the NBA is just getting out of hand. People take a look at the NBA and they say, like, what are we even watching here? What is this? Like, it's just not even close to football, man. It's just dudes chucking up 3 pointers all the time. It's not quality. Now, if you let me tell you though, if there is good basketball being played, that I could sit through and I could watch it. But even the lowest quality of football is still up there with
Better.
mid tier basketball, though. You know,
Would you listen? What'd you think about Joe Burrow? Pretty
I didn't
much
see
what I
that
said.
game. I was
Joe
watching
Burrow
Red.
threw. I think
That's
he
what I'm
threw three
saying.
or
You really
four.
think Joe? You think Joe Burrow is going to be bad this year just because of
Three or
bad?
four. I told you he was gonna be bad before this bad week.
Why is he going to be bad? What's wrong with him?
Because
He's
he
Joe.
went to the Super Bowl too early. His expectations are so high, and he's gonna fucking fail.
By the way, speaking of Joe Burrow, that his nicknames last year were the cringiest shit I've probably ever heard in my life. Joe Burr, Joe Shiesty. Shut the fuck up with that shit.
Oh
Now,
yeah, all
let
of
me
you
tell you,
fucking hey,
I want
all of you fucking bullshit fucking Bengals fans, fucking Cincinnati shithole. Fuck you and fuck Joe Burrow. You guys are gonna lose a fuck ton this season. And you know who's gonna win? Every other team in your division. Steelers, Ravens. Fuck the Bengals.
Yeah, I don't mean to use as an insult, but I mean in Joe Burrow's case, it's a little bit of an insult because those nicknames were just so and horrible to me and to like these people are so cringy now. I was like, am I just getting older or was that shit cringy? What do you think of those nicknames?
I just think I don't really care, dude, because
Joe Shiesty
the
did.
guy had overinflated expectations and he's gonna fail, and that's all that we need to say. The guy's so cocky. He thinks he's the best guy ever. You hear all the interviews with him. He thinks he's so good. Buddy, you're not that
No,
good.
no, he's a
You're
good
not
guy.
that good.
He's a good guy.
He's done, dude. He's done
Why?
now.
Why would you say he's so
You know
cocky? I
why
don't.
he's done? Because it's the fucking Cincinnati Bengals, brother. Yeah, they made it to the Super Bowl. That's the last thing they're gonna do for the next 20 years. They're
I
gonna go back
disagree. I think
into
they have
they're gonna
some
go
decent.
back into normal
Yeah, but
Cincinnati
dude, you
Bengals
say that
fashion.
shit. You say that, but they were literally if they had a touchdown and an extra point would have won the game, and they
Okay,
just
then they would have won the game.
so they
But
should.
still they wouldn't be back. Even if they won the game, they would go right back into normal Cincinnati Bengals fashion.
Irrelevant. They're one of the franchises I kind of always rooted for because they're just like irrelevant. You know, like the Florida Panthers. Like who? Like they have
They're
negative
sick.
fans.
Florida
You
Panthers
know what
are
I'm saying?
sick.
It's all.
Eagles, great team. You know who sucks? The Cowboys. We could talk about Dak being a choker, being the worst quarterback in the NFC East, but we don't need to go there. We don't need to stoop that low going after a guy who just got injured. But Dak, you suck.
Dak. I predicted Dallas to not be that good this year anyway, but you know, with Dak coming out of the game, you're not going to see
Carson's
many.
better. Carson's better. Always
All
has
right, so
been.
I think we've exhausted all we can about week one. It was a weird week, a lot of bad moments, a lot of stuff that it was just bad football. Just what happens when you don't play in preseason. Yes, you don't get injured in the preseason by not doing it, but week one, week two, you're gonna look like shit. So
Coming from Kiernan, we have another rapper dead on the scene.
very
PNB
sad.
Rock. PNB
PNB
Rock,
Rock.
Philly legend, actually, I would
Yeah,
say.
he really is a
Philly
Philly
legend.
legend. Like
Philly
he was.
legend died. Kiernan, maybe you know more about it than I do.
I just know he was shot dead in a robbery, and I know that. Look, a lot of people are blaming his girlfriend or his girl or whoever it
Is
was.
that
This girl who was with him, because the reason why he got robbed and shot dead is because this girl posted a picture on Instagram, a story, and included the location of where they were.
why do they want to rob the guy anyway? Maybe if he's wanting to, if the people are wanting to rob him, maybe
Because
he's
let's just
not
say
that
this.
good. Maybe
Let's
he's
just
not that good of a guy if he people want to rob him.
No, no, dude. Let's think of it this way. Let's say you're a robber, you're a criminal. You're always looking for people with money. You're not gonna rob a broke guy.
True.
You know PNB's got money. And let's just say this girl posts some shit on her story that says this place it was like a Waffle House, right? Blah blah's Waffle House. Hey, that's 10 minutes out. Let's go rob this motherfucker. He's definitely got a chain on him. He's got money on him. So the robber showed up to that spot. Sure as shit, PNB was there. It got a little
Did they
heated.
rob him or did they just shoot him and leave, bro?
They robbed him
Sounds like
and
they
killed
shot
him.
him and leave. What'd they take?
Took his chain and his money on him.
You don't know that this is true, dude. Maybe
I
they just
do know
shot
this is true. This is literally the story. He was shot and killed in an attempted robbery. Now
him.
when he's lying on the floor fucking dead, they're free game to steal his shit.
You
So
don't think he's got beefs?
probably not. I heard he's like a suburban rapper.
Then what the fuck, dude? What's up with all these guys dying? What's up with all these thugs thinking they can just show up and shoot people?
Because that's what they are. If you're a thug, you're gonna want to fucking rob and kill
You're a
and shoot.
thug, you were born a thug, and you need to be locked the fuck up.
Well, they're probably not gonna catch those
I
guys.
don't believe in rehabilitation when you're a fucking thug from birth.
What do you mean rehabilitation?
Thinking these guys are gonna get better, thinking, oh, they just robbed someone one time, let's put them in jail for a few years, let them back out. No, we lock them the fuck up.
Lock him up, lock her up like Hillary
If
should
you
be
can
locked up.
tell that these guys are never gonna rehabilitate, and you can tell, then maybe you need to lock them the fuck up forever.
Dude, after 10 years of hard labor, you're not going to come out a different man?
I don't see it happening to you.
Dude, it doesn't
It
matter.
happens in no, you're right. It happens
Let's
in
not try to make
no.
a joke
You're
out of
actually right.
PNB.
It happens in some scenarios, but in the scenarios we're talking about, I think happens less often. When
Let's
you're
not try to make a joke out of this. PNB was a good rapper. He had some
no, let's
bangers.
not talk about him, bro. We're talking about rehabilitation, dude.
No, fuck that. We already talked about that on a pod before.
Does it work, bro? Do these guys who are doing violent crimes deserve to get back out on the fucking forefront?
Bro, we've already talked about this on a pod.
No, no one listens to our old pods, Kieran.
Yes, they do. They have thousands, hundreds and thousands of downloads.
Yeah, but we don't care, dude. We need people to listen to our new pods, so we need to have some more exciting shit to talk about. Hence, us talking about violent criminals needing to just
Just
stay
a
in jail.
bad topic. Boring, snooze fest.
You're a snooze fest, fucker.
You
Let's
think?
hear what you gotta say.
You think I'm a good host or what?
Yeah, but let's hear what you gotta fucking say then. What do you got to talk
I would
about?
just want to I just want to mourn the death of Philly's own PNB,
No,
man.
we don't need to mourn the death of this guy, because in reality, we don't give a fuck.
I do care. He had some great songs, man, with Kodak. Remember that one?
You're right. Great song made with Kodak, but that's
He's a
about
good
it.
man. He was a good man, and
No, I'm saying he's probably a great guy, but still, that's about it.
he's trapped. He's in the afterlife now, if there
There's
is
a lot
one.
of guys who died that were good guys, you know? I
You know
would,
what
I would
made you know
always,
what I was saying, dude? There's a president by the name Jimmy Carter, and he was used to be a president, and today he's 97 years old. And if you look up a picture of him, he's so old. Now imagine he looks so old and just nothing's there. So imagine you're that age, bro. What do you even think about and do? Because you're so close, like any day you could just die and the end is there, and then your life is you're just literally sitting there waiting to die, and then once you die, then what? Nothing.
Well, bro, I heard the other day this guy said he was like talking. He was like, "Oh yeah, whatever. What's her face says she's afraid to go to sleep because she knows it could be the end."
Exactly. Like one day you're not going to wake up, and that day is coming. So like, what do you do when you wake up anyway? You can't move. You can't do anything. This is why I want to die when I'm like 60.
No, no, dude, no. We'll be fine, dude. We don't need to worry about this shit. We don't even need to talk about death. That's something that we don't need to talk about, bro.
We're talking about when you're old.
Yeah, when you're old, you fucking keep thriving, bro. I see people thriving down here all the time that are old.
Dude,
You
like
can be
he
70
came.
and you can be 70 and be in fucking great shape. You can be
No,
80
I'm
and
talking
be in
about
great. You
97.
can be 97 and still want to fucking booze and eat and have a great time.
He can't move.
He can't move, but that's not saying everyone can't. In that
It's just a
situation, yeah,
sad
maybe,
state.
in that
Do you think?
situation, maybe it's better off that you go. But in a lot of situations, you can, if we treat our bodies right and we treat our gut the way that we need to treat it and get our fucking gut health right and our body health, eat the vitamins we need, get the sunlight we need, thrive like fucking the animals that we are, then we can live a long life and be healthy for a long time.
Do you think there's any way they're going to develop technology where we can live a long time, like 200 years?
Oh, we've already talked about this on the pod too.
We did.
Yeah, and the answer is we know that that's going to happen. Who knows what it's going to be? It's probably more or less going to be a type of medicine.
Listen, in the 1920s, you couldn't imagine this tech where I'm going to put it up on the screen right now. Take a look at that. That's a picture of me face scanned into a video game. Now, if they could do that, they could sure shit make us survive. Stem cell treatment, I think it's called. It's here. Tech is coming. We talked about this on the pod, and we're going to live forever. And what's going to happen then?
Oh, but do they want to make us survive? That's the real question. Yeah, there's probably shit out here for certain people, but do they want all of us to survive that long?
Who?
Medical fucking people, bro. They're not just gonna drop shit to fucking drop shit. You know how much shit they have hidden from us? How much good medicine there is that's hidden? Hence why during COVID, only certain people could get the shit that actually helped you beat COVID quick.
Hydrochloroquine or whatever.
Certain things aren't gonna be released to certain people, dude. Certain people aren't gonna be able to get in certain things. Just like certain treatments that you can get today are so expensive. Yeah, you can get them done. They're so expensive.
Yeah,
Why
Kanye
is that?
said,
Because they only
Kanye
want to keep the fucking elite.
alive. Kanye said, if Magic Johnson has a cure for AIDS, but he's only in the NBA, the only reason Magic Johnson's alive is because he was good at basketball. You know, people get a shit hand. It's like playing poker. You don't get what you need. Like Kanye's grandma died because she wasn't rich, and Kanye had no money at the time. Magic Johnson had fucking HIV/AIDS, and he's still alive. So how does he have the cure, and yet we can't do it? It's all about money.
I don't
And
know
why
if
does
there's
this shit
care.
cost so much money anyway?
The guy still got AIDS.
Think about if there was no money. Like, why don't we could just build this shit, right? We're like, oh, we need money to do that. Well, who's got
Bro, we all know money's
the
important.
resource built since the
Let's stop
beginning of
talking.
time? It's a system.
It's important.
What's important?
Money, we need to have value on things. There's no point if you don't have value. There's no point if we can't.
But then who controls it? Like, we could build cancer, but we need money. But why do we need money? Why don't we just get the resources? Why don't we just
No,
give them
we
up?
can't because we can't just get resources, dude. Everything's revolved around money. All the other countries
Socialism.
revolve around money. Everything revolves around money. And cancer is a money maker.
Yeah, but we made up money. Money's fake.
Yes, but it's too far gone. What are you fucking saying, bro? It's not
Well,
like we're gonna be like,
I'm not saying we can
let's go
change it.
back in time and start building shit from nothing. No, now everything has to be bought with money, with value, gold, silver, money.
Monday, Tuesday, all a scam made up by the ancient Babylonians.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter because it is what it is at this point. Why would you want to change it back? I like the structure. Would you rather have never-ending days and nights and not know anything?
I like the structure. But you know what I don't understand is how could there be gravity?
Bro, I don't fucking know. It sounds like a
Because if
video
you think
game.
about it, if there's no gravity in space, what gives Earth gravity?
We're in a fucking different ozone or some, I don't know. We're not in fucking space. We're
We
in
should be
space, but we're our
we
own
are in
planet.
space.
That's why we have to be living here, bro. Because there's not many planets like ours.
Yeah, but how can the
There's
Earth
a
just happen?
scientific explanation to gravity, and you and I aren't
No,
qualified to
there's
talk
no
on it.
explanation. There's no explanation.
Oh,
If you
there
go,
is, bro. If you look it up, there's a scientific
no,
explanation.
there's none. No one knows what it is. That dude,
Why is there, look, you ready? Why is there gravity on Earth, not in fucking, why is
no one
there
knows why. They just know how. They know. I mean,
Earth?
they don't know how. They know what it does, but they don't know why it does it. No one knows what it is. At University of Tampa, there's a sign that says like, if you could figure out once we figure out how gravity, what gravity is and how it works, that's when we change the course of the universe. We don't even know what it is. It's here. I dropped this
I don't know,
phone. The
bro.
phone pretty much gets suctioned to the earth, and the only thing stopping us now is this floor. Why doesn't the floor get suctioned to the earth? Is it
Bro,
density?
I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't know this shit at all right?
I'm just asking a few little questions, man.
Well, I
What's
don't
going on in
know
the
these
world?
questions.
You know what's going on in the world? Your boy Kanye West, he's out here having crazy rants. He's posting shit on
Kanye's the truther.
Kanye's posting shit on IG. He's coming after Kim K. He's coming after Skeet Davidson. He's
Pete
coming after
Davidson's dead.
everybody.
Pete Davidson's dead because fucking Skeet Davidson's not even a relevant person anymore ever since he stopped dating fucking Kim.
No, he's still relevant.
Guy ain't even in the news. We're not hearing shit about Skeet Davidson anymore.
I don't think he wants to be in the news.
Guy's a pussy. Supposedly he's got like issue. He's like scared of Kanye. He's like a little bitch.
Yeah, he's a
He's like,
weird.
oh, he's like, oh, Kanye hurts my mental problems. Shut the fuck up, bro. You're in the fucking spotlight. You need to be able to take every ounce of criticism and just put it behind you. Kanye takes a shit ton of criticism. This guy just dishes it back the fuck out. He's not out here crying about how, oh, I'm so sad and scared, and these comments you guys are making are hurting my feelings.
He's a weird little fucker. He has
How the
Kim K.
fuck old are
He
we,
has
buddy? How
Kanye's.
old are we?
He has Kanye's kids' names tattooed on him.
No way.
Did you see that?
No, I'd kick that guy out of this
Isn't he a
world.
fucking weirdo?
That's weird, dude. Kanye's probably hating him.
Why wouldn't you? That's weird shit. Imagine you fucking kids and some weirdo skanker, Skeet Pete Davidson, put your fucking tattoo all over himself with your children's names, initials or whatever. Fucking
We
weirdo,
all know
dude.
he's a
That guy is a
weirdo.
grade A weirdo. And you know what, dude? You know what's so funny to me? Not SNL because yeah, that's horrible.
We've
But
talked a lot of shit on SNL on this
no, no,
pod.
no.
And if
Listen,
you are
people
also an
said
SNL hater, you need to listen because SNL sucks.
people said, bro, that SNL used to be funny, but it wasn't. Like I go and watch like old
I agree.
SNL. It's just still not funny to this day.
I
These
think that's
people are
just because
not funny.
we're from a different generation.
That's true. We have different comedic tastes. Bro, I don't find like any stand up funny. None.
No, I don't either. I think it's really weird.
How do people enjoy that? I mean, I could
I
get
don't
it.
know.
Like, dude, these fucking people, man. I'm not saying like my taste is so. Everyone's got different taste, right? I'm not saying stand up's so bad. There's some stand up comedian. I feel like stand up comedians do better in different things. Like they're better at, let's say, acting, or they're better at maybe fucking podcasts, for example. But stand up, where you're standing up there telling jokes, trying to be funny, you're not going to be funny. To me, at least. To other people, you're probably people love you. Like Chappelle's, dude, he's world famous. People laugh at his shit. So yes, obviously people love it and find it funny. Me personally, I'm not having that. I can't deal with it.
Biden, we all know where Biden goes out in the fucking world and he has this little speech that he holds and he's got this red lighting and he looks like a fucking communist leader, looks like he wants to kill all Republicans, says all these things about how Republicans are dangerous. You know what, Joe? Maybe you're dangerous talking like a goddamn communist dictator.
Joe's a
What do
little
you think about
dangerous.
that? What do you think about that, Kieran? Joe Biden, very dangerous guy, says this weird shit, has these weird, just a weird speech. This guy knows he's gonna fucking lose if he
I
even
am
makes it to the fucking presidency.
I am a fan of Joe.
Rogan.
Let's go, Joe. No, Joe Biden.
No, we don't talk about Joe Biden positively on this pod because we all
Yeah,
can
because
see. We
I
all
get
can
behind the
see. I don't
president.
care if YouTube fucking likes Joe Biden. I'm still gonna talk because our viewers are gonna come fucking through no matter what.
No,
I don't give a
I
fuck.
always support the president no matter what.
I don't support this president at all. I don't support his foundation.
If you accept
I
the
don't
good
support
the
his
country,
morals because he's morally inept He's a sicko. He takes money from different countries to provide his fun. He's a fucking sicko. His son's a sicko. The whole family's a bunch of sickos, and the guy needs to get out of office.
Young LaFlame, he in sicko mode.
Thing is, it doesn't even matter because he's gonna fucking lose as soon as he runs. We got a thriving man.
Wait.
Trump's got a big old cock. Trump's ready to swing it in his fucking face and win that shit.
Do you think the Democrats and Biden rigged the last election?
We've already talked about this. The answer is true.
Okay, so you think Joe's going to lose, though, next election?
Yeah, he's gonna lose because it's gonna be too impossible to rig.
Why is it going to be impossible to rig this time?
We're gonna get so many fucking. It's because even certain Democrats are seeing how fucking inept this guy is.
Bro, it doesn't matter because they could just rig it.
It's not gonna happen again here and watch.
Why not? What's
Things
stopping
are in
it?
place. It's known. It's known now that they rigged the election. It's not gonna happen again.
Dude, if they had to have foreseen that coming last time and they couldn't stop it. So how are they going to
If they've
stop it?
foreseen it coming last time, they're not gonna do shit this time because every vote is gonna be against him.
Dude, they can
And
just switch the votes.
if you actually are out there or think that you're gonna vote for him again, you have a fucked up head.
They're going to switch the votes, genius.
Switch the vote. It's not happening again, Kiernan. Stop talking like that.
Election fraud happened and it will happen again. And you know it, motherfucker.
Growing meat in the lab without killing animals. Is this good for society? Are we going to run out of meat? Do we need to start growing meat in the lab because we're fucking...
No, the animals reproduce.
Horrible treatment for these fucking animals. Should we fix the society to where we need to, in turn, hunt these animals as opposed to a bunch of factories pulling them in and butchering them and putting them in fucking little pens and treating them like shit? Should we have to hunt the animals? I think yes.
Dude, I eat crabs. I like them, but they're scavengers. They're scavengers. That means they eat the shit off the floor of the ocean. That's who they are.
Yep.
So I'm literally eating. I'm eating the scavenger. So I'm eating the trash.
Yeah, exactly. We also need to eat scavengers.
Well,
we need to be scavengers, bro. But not we.
Need a scavenger. Why you say we need to be scavengers?
Yeah.
It means we need to eat the shit on the ocean floor and trash.
No.
We
gotta eat whatever, bro. We can. All right, that's not what I'm saying. We need to humanely do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
We need to be scavengers.
We don't need to fucking bust these fucking cows in a tight fucking spot, put them in a little tight area, and not let them live a life. We let these fucking animals live a life. Once they're on their deathbed, we kill them, we eat them.
No, then the meat has gone bad.
We don't. No, that's not true, bro. There's no way that's factual.
Dude, there was a woman, I don't remember her name, but she was a very nice...
Yeah, but that's still not an argument for the way we treat them. We can still treat them. See, obviously myself eats or only organic anything, bro. We can treat them humanely. We can let them fucking pasture, go eat what they want, go fucking have a life. And then when it's time, we just fucking kill them.
There is a way to kill them humanely. Let me tell you, bro. I was telling a story. There was a very nice woman back in the day. I think she was a retard, but I don't remember exactly. No offense, but she figured a way for cows and cattle to be, because cows they would send them up to the butcher and then they would just scare them and they'd break their legs and they'd fucking die and all the chemicals would be released into the meat. But this woman figured out a way to calmly move the cows into the pasture, and then they get that thing where they used in No Country. They would get that cow shit where the guy puts it on the doorknob in the guy's head at the cop car. That's how they kill the cows. Bang, one little shot. They die nice and peacefully.
Or we need to just do it ourselves.
Instant, quick death, no suffering from the cows, and we chop them up.
Why are we letting these companies make so much money off of this shit?
Because that's how your system works. You just said you love the system.
Yes, you're right. Why? But certain things could go back. Money will never go back.
If we can chop and kill cows for money,
us as a fucking community, us as a nation, need to not accept this shitty meat. You guys out there who are eating this just horrible for you food, like this processed, also processed, and all these animals, tons of them just get killed at a time. You need to eat meat fresh. You go to the butcher, you get fresh meat. All it did was die and be fucking cured to be preserved, and that's that. They don't fucking pump it with anything. They don't Just bad stuff, bad stuff. We need to go back to accepting that we need to eat the freshest things. As
They
soon
used to
as it's
feed.
fucking, we need to fucking kill them and freeze it.
We used
Not
to
this
feed the.
fucking weird shit.
We used to feed the chickens steroids so they would get fat. I say we like I was doing it, but these farmers would get these
Still
chickens
do.
and feed them. They still do. No, I don't think you're allowed to do that anymore.
No, they do, bro.
But they would pump them
Maybe
with
not
fucking steroids.
steroids, but they pump them with shit to make them grow faster.
They'd pump them with like HGH and they get huge. So we'd have so much chicken. Chicken's a great
So
food. Look,
dumb
I'm
though,
sorry.
dude. Just, just eat chicken normal, bro. You know what I mean? Just eat a
Chicken's great.
normal
I love
chicken.
chicken.
Eat a normal steak. You know what? Let's eat a normal beef, fresh off the fucking cow. No issues, you know?
Wait a minute. Is
Let's
it so?
if we
Wait, is it
want a pig, let's fucking roast a whole pig, dude.
wait?
You
Is
know,
a
let's go get
cow?
that pig. Let's
Is it
roast it.
is a cow steak? Yeah, that's steak, right? But
Yeah.
a burger is also cow.
Yeah. So you want any of that, bro? That's
Well,
what I'm saying.
which part of the cow is the burger, and which part's the steak?
Who knows, bro? But that's why we need
It's
to
different
figure
parts
that
of the
shit
meat.
out. We need to have to figure that shit out instead of it all being behind closed doors. If you want to fucking eat meat, you need to be able to kill a fucking animal.
Yeah,
You need to be able to
a lot
skin
of
it. You
people.
need to be able to fucking see it die. You need to be able to handle all of that shit. And if you can't handle that shit, you don't deserve to eat meat.
You're right about the horrors of that industry where they kill these animals. Because listen, man, they're not treating those motherfuckers right, and it's very bad to eat some of it. And a lot of people have gone either to just eating fish because you can't really do shit to fish. You just catch them and they fucking kill them. Or you could go to plant-based diet, which you just eat plants and shit, but you don't want to do that. If you
Right,
do,
that's why.
you
Why don't
can
we just fucking
survive
make
and have a good diet off fish and plants.
hmm
That's really what we should be eating.
facts and a little bit of chicken? I think
Chicken, cows, no cow. No, you shouldn't eat red meat. You should eat
you don't
chicken.
need red. We don't need red meat. Yeah,
Red meat is just cancer causing. You know what else, dude? You know why so many people have cancer? From nine
red
eleven,
meat.
from 9/11, red meat, and from 9/11, there was these huge twin towers that collapsed. George Bush, but people say it was Osama bin Laden. Go listen to our old pod. We what do you call it? Debrief? No, debunk
That
that.
that that. All right, maybe George Bush didn't do the whole thing. We're gonna put a disclaimer in here. Everything that we
No,
say
I don't think it was Bush.
may not be true, but the guy may or may not have some sort of affiliation or money in the whole grand scheme.
There was asbestos. Dude, remember Don's house? There was all that
Sure,
asbestos.
bro. Bro, I'm sure there was a fuckload of asbestos, and those towers just came down and
And the
smoked up
smoke,
all the streets, and
it
everyone's
smoked the whole
breathing it
city
in.
of New York with
Everyone's breathing
asbestos.
it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we were lucky to have not been in there, or probably we would have cancer.
Well, we went to Don's crib and there was fucking asbestos in there, and we'll probably have
How do
cancer
you know?
because we saw it. We saw it on the walls and the couch. You were there, bro. You were there. You pointed it out.
It's
You were like,
okay,
look at
bro.
that all that asbestos on the couch and the walls.
Well,
And I
it's
was like,
good
what's
that
that? I didn't even
we.
know what it was. You literally explained it to me what it was.
Well, it's good that we. We're only there for a little.
No, we went there a lot, dude.
I went there twice, maybe.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Have you ever talked to that guy?
What guy?
Don.
No, yeah, I talked to him when he was when he was alive, I guess.
You did talk to him?
He wasn't a bad guy, bro. He like brought George candy.
Yeah, he told my
Like,
mom he told my mom, listen to this joke he told her. I was right next to her. He was like, he said, I'm gonna tell this joke. It's a little dirty, but I'll tell it anyway. He goes,
no way.
he goes, he goes, so there was this lady talking to this sales representative, and the sales representative is, do you and your husband have sexual intercourse? And the lady goes, no, we have State Farm.
Christ. He said that?
This makes no sense. Yeah, that's what he said.
No, it makes zero sense. The guy's cool though, I
No, we
guess.
have State Farm.
I mean, I don't know what to think about him. R.I.P.
Rest in peace
But
to him and PNB. Rappers, too many people die young. And speaking of death, the Queen of England dies. I don't care. I'm not from the England, but she was probably a lot of people hate her. People say like people are calling like for they were happy she died. Like there was dancing.
influential woman, I would say influential woman. I don't know much about what she did.
They just like the mobs in New York are dying. They
And
need to
it's
let
not
this
like she's
monarch.
it's not like she's an American. So I don't know.
Bro, just like the mobs in New York are pretty much dead, they need to let this royal monarchy shit come to an end. It's not 1800s anymore. The shit doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, no
Get
one
rid
really
of it.
cares about it. They're just grasping on to their fucking abilities to be remain important and relevant. I
Yeah,
mean,
but they're relevant,
I
dude.
hate to say this, I think the Pope's a bunch of bullshit too.
Well, he's just the leader of the Catholic Church, so you could just
Yeah,
ignore
but
him.
why? Why do we need a leader of the Catholic Church? Just have
Because
the church
God
can fucking the church can run how it the fuck wants. Each
because we
church is
need a
individual.
physical leader because the Lord is eternal and in heaven. Same with Jesus.
Huge money pit. That whole thing is a huge money pit.
Yeah, we talked about that on Papa George Bush, not George Bush, George Jesus, I meant to say. Jesus was here on this earth and he was killed by
Real
a real
guy.
man, a real guy and a
Was
real
Jewish
man.
though. Was Jewish.
He was a
Was Jewish.
Galilean Jew and he was murdered by this was actually true fact by a real man by the name of Pontius Pilate, who actually did exist. He was nailed on the cross. We don't know if that's true, but they did crucify people back in these days. And they say he was resurrected. Now,
Believe all that
a lot of
bullshit
the
though.
theories is Jesus just got a guy who looked like him and said, they're going to kill me, and then you take control. And then that guy rose out of the tomb 3 days later, and
Is
it
there
was just a
actual
different guy.
listen, is there actual writings that say this man came back from the dead?
No, there's not even writings that Jesus really even existed.
Is there writings that this man walked on water?
No, the
See, it's all a
Bible,
bunch of it's a hoax. It's a hoax.
the
And
Bible
I
says it.
hate to say religion may be a hoax. I mean, it's out there to make people feel comfortable. I think we've talked about this. Everyone wants to belong to something and have a set of beliefs, just to really reiterate that they make themselves feel comfortable not only about the afterlife, but about what they're doing during life.
What are you doing
Um,
during life?
a lot of things, you too. I
YouTube.
mean, we're trying to get this pod going, and if you haven't yet, this video, drop down and hit a fucking subscribe and a like. And
Sixty
if you're a
percent
new
of our viewers are not subscribed, so
subscribe
please
the
click
fuck
this.
up right now. And if you are a new listener, we thank you and we will hope that you stay on for the fucking ride. This pod is fucking incredible. Gonna be to the moon. But right now we're gonna get into our week 2 NFL football picks.
Let's do it.
Let's
You got the
scroll over
games
to the
pulled up.
games. Big week. I'll have the games pulled up in three, two,
Talk about
one.
this Thursday
Okay.
night game to rip it off.
Thursday night, #1 game of the week. We got Chargers headed to Kansas City. Kansas City looked phenomenal. Pat Mahomes fucked all the haters up their ass. Guy looked great. Um, I think the Chiefs are gonna fuck them up.
Chargers are not that good. Chiefs are a very quality team with a very quality coach. Chargers, I don't trust you. Kansas City takes. Who's at home?
Kansas City.
Yeah, easy dub in
Easy
Arrowhead. A
dub
lot
for
of
the
lot of
Chiefs.
stadium in football broke the decibel record for in America.
We're
Obviously,
gonna go
soccer's
through all
down.
these games. We're gonna do a little different than last week. We're gonna go through every game, but we're not gonna talk about the
No,
ones we
we'll
don't.
do rapid fire for a few for the last couple.
If we don't think anything's important, we skip to the next one. We'll talk about the ones we think are important. First game, Carolina heads to New York. I think that New York got an inflated win. Baker's
Next,
gonna
next, next, next,
bounce
next.
Baker. Well, what's your pick?
Who they play? Which New York Jets?
Panthers head to the Giants.
Panthers win. Psych, Giants win.
Same.
They start 2-0.
Okay. Pats head to the Steelers. Pretty good game, probably, for those teams.
New
I
England
think
sucks. Kramer, you were right. They're not good, but they
Steelers.
are going to beat Pittsburgh this week.
I got Steelers. Kieran's got Pats. Bucks head to the Saints, which could be a good game. Michael
Ooh,
Thomas
no.
is back. Guy snapped off. But the Bucks looked a little slow when they were beating on the Cowboys. I don't know if that was just fucking because the Cowboys were playing a little slow themselves. Maybe they were all just a little slow. But I don't know. I think the Saints could win this game.
There was a coach, I didn't know this, but Dennis Allen, former Raiders coach, pretty much ruined my childhood. He is the worst coach in football history. Somehow is coaching the Saints again. Who would hire this guy? I don't know. They fucked up. Big time mistake. Dennis Allen is the worst coach in league history, maybe besides Urban Meyer. That was a fucking joke. But you know who wins this game? Brady and the boys. Saints have no chance. Not with that
Brady's on a come
clown
on.
named
Brady's on a
Dennis Allen.
revenge tour. Brady's on a revenge tour.
Brady seems to dude. He didn't look like he was liking that shit against Dallas. He was like, "What the fuck did I come back for?"
So what's next is maybe the worst game of the week. We'll go through this one quick. Jets head to the Browns. I'm taking the Browns.
Give me the Jets in this one.
Dolphins head to Baltimore, the good old shitty city of Baltimore, to take on the fucking Ravens, who honestly looked good. Looks like Lamar is out to get his contract. The guy I don't think deserves the contract he wants, but he's out to get his contract. I think the Ravens are going to fucking win.
I agree. This will be a good game, but Baltimore wins. The Dolphins could prove something here, but I don't think they will. I think the Ravens will win this game.
Another probably will be a close game, but a game that disinterests you and I is the Washington Commanders, stupid name, head to the Detroit Lions, and I think the Lions get their first win of the season. They looked gritty last week, and they're going to fuck up Carson Wentz a little bit.
No, Commanders win this game quite easily.
Colts at Jacksonville. Gross game. Colts look like shit. I'm going to take the Jags.
Give me the Colts for this one.
Falcons at Rams. Damn. Rams are heavy favorites to win this game. Does Matt
As
Stafford
rightfully
bounce
so,
back?
because they're going to win this game.
All right, yeah, I'm going to ride Rams too. Seahawks at 49ers. Wow, this is something we didn't talk about. Trey Lance, what a joke, man. That team is fumbling their opportunity to win anything by starting this bum, Trey Lance, over a bona fide starter, a fucking guy who's proven that he can get shit done, Jimmy G.
Trey Lance
I
does
think
have
the
a
fucking-
quarterback name. He's not very good. No, he's good. He'll be fine. The Bears, not as bad as people say, bro. Give me
Niners are going to lose, bro. And
no
Jimmy G's
Niners.
start the
Niners are
following
gonna
week.
Niners are gonna win big this one.
Niners lose, Jimmy G starts following week. If Jimmy G for some reason starts this week, Niners win.
Niners win this week with Trey Lance.
Texans at Broncos. Wow, what a big spread. I'm going Broncos to get their win. Texans looked good. I don't know how.
Because they are good and they're gonna win this game.
Okay.
Broncos still got 0-2.
Cardinals head to the Raiders. I actually think the Raiders are going to fuck them up. The Cardinals look like the worst team in the NFL.
I agree. The Raiders are going to bounce back this week. We're at home. You get the Cardinals. They're just not that good this year. I mean, Kyler ain't about that. The West Hollywood Brown, okay. They have no run game, really. James Conner's average. Their offensive line's weak. We got good pass rushers. Raiders have a really shit line, but the Cardinals have nothing on defense, dude. It's going to be a fucking Raiders domination.
Raiders big win. Bengals head to the Dackless Dallas Cowboys to fucking fuck them up and get their first win of the season. Statement game by Joey Burrow.
It's gonna be a boring slugfest. Bengals win.
Yeah, Cowboys are done, dude.
They're done. They're done.
Chicago, this is our 8:20 fucking PM game. Chicago at Green Bay. Disgusting for me. This should not be our primetime game on Sunday night. Disgusting, 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 disgusting. Aaron Rodgers looked horrible. Looked like he didn't want to be out there. His team sucks. They can't back it up. They can't help him in any way. Chicago, I don't know what to fucking think about Chicago. I don't know what to fucking think about this game. But I think the Packers somehow pull it off.
Bears, they're not as bad as people say, but is it in Green Bay?
Yep.
Yeah, there's no chance the Bears win. Sorry, buddy. You're not walking into Lambeau. It's the 0-1 pissed off Rodgers. Ain't happening, bucko. Next time. Try again from the gulag. And that is the final game.
No, it's not. That's the final game for Sunday. We got
one more game. Monday Night Football.
We got 2 Monday night games.
Oh, shit.
Tennessee heads to Buffalo. Buffalo's going to show out. Fuck up Tennessee.
Buffalo's
Eagles home opener against the Minnesota Vikings. I'm taking the Eagles.
Vikings are a strong team. Eagles are not that good, even though they have high expectations. Vikings roll.
I can tell you why they're not going to roll. Can't score.
Vikings?
They can score, but not to the ability that we can score.
Yeah, but Eagles can't play defense.
No, we can, bro. Our defense didn't play together at all.
The Vikings have Justin Jefferson. Good luck guarding him.
Oh, yeah. Good luck guarding him with the 2 best corners in the league.
2 best corners in the league? Yeah, not even.
Slay, James Bradbury.
The corners are in the top 10.
Sick team. And Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Sick player.
Below average player. We wrap up this podcast right now. No more speaking. Podcast over. Click the like. Click the sub. Click what you want. But we're back. We're rolling. NFL pod right here. Normal pod mixed in. Love us.
Hit us up.
Leave us a comment and we'll talk about what you want to talk about. That's called fan interaction. Thank you for listening. We're out of here. Goodbye.